Well, thank you for coming out here, Family Grind.
No doubt, no doubt.
We appreciate you having us.
Yes, of course. So, how are you guys doing today?
Good. I'm kind of tired though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had to help my homeboy move this morning, and it was like super early, and it was like 90 degrees. And of course, he moved into an apartment that had stairs as soon as you walk in the door. Furniture, stairs.
Stairs.
It's a crazy morning, but shout out to my dude, and we got it done. So
Well,
cool.
since you had to do that, I guess I'm way up. I feel blessed because I slept in today.
Oh no wonder he's so chipper right now.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
I'm hungry as hell.
Energy. Me too. I'm gonna actually get some tacos from Mexican Town after this.
Oh, you about to eat good, right? She going straight authentic. That's what's up.
I'm like, I need some tacos.
Since I'm down here, I might have to stop and get a shawarma then. If you doing tacos from Mexican Town, shout out Bucharest. What
I
up?
had no shawarma in about a year.
I think Bucharest might need to change that. So if people at Bucharest are listening, we do endorsements. You can pay us in shawarmas, like straight up. We will endorse your restaurant if you just pay us my body weight in shawarmas. My body weight though.
Wow.
Unlimited shawarma.
Hell yeah, because I'm heavy.
So what type of music do you guys do?
We do original hip hop, boom bap, independent, underground hip hop.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Music with a message. Like you definitely gonna take something away from every record that you hear from us, because we put a lot of care and a lot of hard work and diligence into every song that we do. We always believe in putting your best foot forward. So that's the type of hip hop that we do. We don't make songs in 10 minutes.
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes it is. The instrumentals be popping, man.
We made a song in the lobby.
We did.
I was hearing you guys. It sounded really good.
Thank you.
Throwing around some ideas, just letting the creative juices get to flowing.
Yeah, for sure. When did you guys decide to start making music?
Well, we've been rapping, since yay high, but as far as taking it serious, I got started around like 2006. Me and my partner, we decided to create this independent record label, Family Grind. At first we wanted to start off being a production team only, and then we was like, you know what, except for just stifling us to just production, why don't we go into artistry, too, artistry development. So we had started off working with a couple people, and then long story short, about a year or two after, I just said, all right, I'm gonna step forward and I'm gonna be an artist myself, So I had dropped, what was the first CD I dropped? The Lost Files. I had dropped a CD called The Lost Files. It was, I think, 10 songs. And I started hitting open mics and doing everything like that. And then I put out a follow-up, The Lost Files 2, and then Lost Files 3. Same routine, following the same format. And then I was on episode 3, Lost Files episode 3, I believe. And speech started coming out to the open mics, supporting and everything like that. And then I want to say I was working on the Detour EP. The Detour EP. And he had came by the studio one day, and I was working on Tomorrow's Another Day. That's a song off the Detour EP. And I was like, write a verse to it. I was like, if it's sweet, we'll keep it. If not,
we'll throw it away.
So he wrote a verse, and it was dope. So he ended up on the track, and then we put that out. We just hitting open mics together and everything like that. And then I was working on the album with No Name EP, and what was it? Black America. Did the same thing. I was like, if you write a verse for this, I was like, we're not gonna say who was on it, but it was another person on it. I was like, if you write a verse, it's hotter. I was like, you on it. He wrote a verse and it was straight fire. So, he got on that. We shot the video for that. It's on YouTube right now, and we just been rocking crowds with each other, and everybody liked the chemistry that we got. So we just been rocking ever since.
Yeah, that's so good.
Long time ago. It was a while ago, man. Time flies.
It does. So, and why did you decide to start making music? Like, what was that one thing that
for me, I would say
pushed you?
I would say listening to Tupac and Biggie. It was just like man, they coming from situations that are similar to the situations around me, and they're advancing their life, through words, through just how they feel. So I was like, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try to be just as great as them, if not better, you know, over time. And then, so that's really how I got into it.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like Fresh Air, we've been rapping forever. So I know I really started developing my skill set at an early age. I think I started rapping, I was like seven or 8. You know, my older cousin showed me how to rap. And ever since then, it was just like, okay, well, I got to hone the skill. Like, I gotta do this. So, you know, I got into a lot of freestyling and just battle rapping, just having fun with it. And it was always something that I took serious, but it was always something that I was just doing just to do it, you know, because I was good at it and I kept getting better at it. And then over time, it really just like became a part of who I was. Yeah. And I was like, well, you know, every chance I got, I was just writing music with my friends, or somebody be like, "Oh man, you want to battle? You want to hop in the cypher?" I was like, "Yeah," just jump head first into it, you know, no fear. And then over time, it just started to develop. And then, you know, when me and Fresh linked up and really started putting music together, I was like, this feeling is crazy. And you know, you really fall in love with it the first time you hit the stage and you perform. And you get that response from the crowd. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's like we could make, you know, like we had made Pirate Radio, our debut album together. Yeah. We had made that, put it out. You know, of course, you know, we're gonna like our own music. So, you know, we was already like yes, you know, we did it. And then once we got out and started doing shows and performing these new songs and just seeing people reaction to them, it was like, man, like you know, yeah.
People sharing your words. They knowing when the hook's gonna drop, and then they already got their hands up waiting on you. They beating you to the hype sessions of the song. So once you do that, and once you get a chance to interact with people, and they tell you like, "Yo, I like your music. I feel what you're saying." That as an artist that's the ultimate validation right there. Right? So
it is.
It becomes addictive.
So what name do you guys go by?
Let me see.
Like, I know you go by True Speech, and then
I got a lot of names.
Yeah, I got a lot of names too.
Right.
A lot of names.
Legally,
right.
My birth certificate long.
Yeah, but I do go by True Speech.
How did you guys come up with those?
You want to tell? My name it's a story with my name.
All right, so with this guy's name, real quick, he was doing video blogs at first, you know, and like it was dope, you know. Each episode it was different themes, you know, and it was about different topics that everybody could relate to. So I had seen one of his videos one day, and I was like, you know what, you know, we got the equipment, you know, at the studio to take your videos to the next level. So he had came by and we started shooting his vlogs and everything like that. And then we was like, you know, except for going by your name, your government name, let's come up with a name, you know, that people could identify with, you know, your artistry. Yeah. So we was like, you know what, you giving True Speech right now, you know, on these vlogs. So we was like, you gonna call you True Speech because you get a truth, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
took it around with it ever since then. You know? Yeah, and then it suits me because I'm a very opinionated person, and I like to speak things from a analytical standpoint, you know, and from a standpoint of truth, like objectively. So that comes across in my music, and it comes across in my views. So you know, my name kind of aligns with who I am and what I represent in the music that we make. So you know, that's how my name came about.
Right, mine.
This guy has some transitions with his name
at first. At first, I started off as, you familiar with Manny Fresh, the music producer from Cash Money?
Hot Boys.
Yeah, the guy who's responsible for Lil Wayne and, you know, a bunch of other people. Well, anyhow, you know, I started off making beats on my kitchen table. And I was making a beat, and my older brother, he came in the kitchen, and I'm like, here, listen to this real quick. So he listened to it, and he's like, oh, young Manny Fresh, you know? I was like, what? I was like, you know what? I'm going to take that. I'm going to drop the Manny, though, but I'm going to take that and just call myself Young Fresh. So I ran with that, you know, for about a year or two. And then I started seeing other people, you know how trends happen, you know? Started seeing people calling themselves Young Fresh. And I was like, what? So I was like, all right, except for it being Fresh with an F, I'm going to switch it to a PH. And then I started seeing people still using Young Fresh with a PH now. And I'm like, hold on, how could I switch it to make it just identify with me? And I was like, you know what? I'm dropping the Young and I'm adding 3 on 3. I was like, now if someone takes that I know.
Then they biting.
Right, that they're biting. So that's how it came about. Just, you know, my passion for producing and everything like that.
That's so good.
Young Manny.
Who do you guys like to collaborate with?
Good people. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He said good people.
Good people. You gotta.
As far as collaborations, we pretty much don't really collaborate that often. It's like, except for reaching out and sending songs back and forth to people, like, hey, could you hop on this? Hey, could you hop on this? We like to build relationships with people, and if a song come out of it, then a song comes out of it, Like we've been one big collaboration that we've been blessed to have is we got a song called On the House. It was produced by Chemical. Out of Toronto. And
what up, Kimmy?
All on the same track. We got Guilty Simpson,
Marv
One,
Mo
Dirty, and Miss Corona was on it, but she wanted her verse pulled, for other reasons. But each collaborative artist on that track, though, we have relationships with. So it was like genuine. It wasn't like, here's a couple dollars, write a verse for me. No, it was just on the strength.
Force, and that's how we do quote unquote collaborations. Is just with people that we kick it with.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a lot of people don't reach out because they do, but it's just, the best music comes from when you have a genuine relationship with somebody. Not like Fresh said, where you just like get somebody on the internet like, hey, let's do this song. I'm like, I don't know you. Like, I don't know anything about you. So I could do it, but how genuine is the feeling gonna be?
Right. That's what it's about. It's all about the feeling. And if I don't know you and you don't know me, there's probably not going to be any feeling on the track,
Yes.
So.
And that definitely comes through the music. Like, you could hear some of these collaborations, and you're like, okay, well, they could have kept that verse off there. Like, they didn't need to add that hook. That it just wasn't a vibe. And I think that all the music that we do have, that we have collaborated with other artists with, it's genuine music. Like, it's all organic, and it's all supposed to be there. So that's how we do collaboration.
Right, and mainly we just don't like sending tracks through emails.
That's not the
like
business.
if I can't be in the same place as you, then it's not meant to be.
Yeah, for sure. Where do you guys usually play?
Wherever there's a good audience.
Yeah,
just being honest.
Like you said, wherever there's a good audience. But we've played, pretty much any main venue in Detroit.
Toronto, Montreal, Chicago.
Just really, trying to expand, as far as an audience as we can. Whoever likes hip hop, we're there. You book us, we're there.
Right. We try not to really, put ourselves in a box as far as where we want to perform. Like it was kind of funny, wherever there's a good audience, but that's true. Like, it doesn't matter if it's 100 people, 100,000, 10 people. If it's people that really want to hear good music and they genuinely just want to appreciate the art, we'll rock out. We're not uppity and we're not stuck up. We will rock out wherever, as long as it's a good setup, it's a good vibe, and it's good people that just want to hear good music. And I think a lot of artists stifle themselves when they do that. Like, oh, I ain't performing here, I ain't performing there. It might be some people that don't want to see you, right? And you have to go to where the people are, So that's what we perform. Wherever somebody wants us and wherever it's a good feeling and a good place and a good fit, let's do it.
Do you have any upcoming shows?
As far as upcoming shows right now, we going out west pretty much. I can say that much.
Right.
Yeah, we'll be in Salt Lake City. What is it? Rockwood, Wyoming, Boise, Idaho. It's a few other places. We got a lot of stuff in the works with our upcoming project that we're gonna release. So we're looking forward to hitting the road this fall.
Definitely. We're trying to meet and greet with as many wonderful people and beautiful spirits as we can. So we're just trying to reach out and just do it. Honestly.
Definitely, yes. Well, I'm so glad you guys came out here.
We appreciate you having us. I mean, it's definitely a dope experience, And shout out to you for like putting this together. I don't know if anybody knows how this all came about. Dos was at the show we did.
Clinton Township.
The Clinton Township, the Detroit Hottest MCs. And, it was definitely a great show. Shout out to everybody that helped put that together. And like, just, it was genuine. When I walked up to you, you was like, yo, I really like what you're doing. Let's talk about having you on. And I was like, all right, cool. And I could tell like the vibe.
Yeah.
I was like, she genuinely likes the set and she paid attention to the music, and that was dope to me. So, just much appreciation to you for, paying attention and rocking with us and really appreciating what we do. So, we gotta definitely say thank you for allowing us to come on here and do this.
Thank you. Can you tell me a little bit about your song On the House?
You can go ahead.
All right. Well, I
Originally wasn't on it.
Right, I originally wasn't on that song. I just want everybody to know that. Fresh did not want me on there. But I had to bully my way on that track because when I heard it, I was like, dog, this beat is unreal. Like, let me get a verse. And he was like, nah, man, it's already set. Like, the vibe is already good. I was like, bro, stop being like that. Let me get it.
How On the House came about, I have a great relationship with Marv One, the battle artist.
Yeah, shout out Marv.
So him and Miss Corona came by the studio one day, and he was just playing me tracks, that he produced. And he was just like, when you hear one you like, just let me know. So he played one, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is it. So we loaded into Pro Tools. About 4 minutes went by, and I turned to Marv One, and I'm like, what do you want the song to be about? He's like, I don't know, but I'm done with my verse. I was like, what? I was like, we don't even know what it's about. So he went in the booth, recorded it. I was like, all right, this is dope. I got to go with what he came up with. So we finished recording those parts, and then Guilty Simpson that came by, and he recorded his verse. And then I was trying to get Paradigm on it, too. But, that fell through, and we ended up getting Mo Dirty on it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave all the verses on it. I was like, I don't care if it's going to be 5-6 minutes. And then Speech came by one day, and then I played it for him. I was like, you got to hear this. I played it for him, and he was like, I know I got a verse on it. Right? I was like, no. I was like, but it's sweet, right?
Oh,
and he was like, cool, you going to be like that? I was like, man, I'm going to have to on this one. So I'd say about, a month went by.
It was a good month that you kept playing it in my face.
And then I'm like, you know what? Go ahead, write a verse for it. And he wrote the verse, and it was fire. So he ended up on that joint, too. So it's like, basically, I just test him, to see what's the best verse you can write, where them bars at.
Basically.
If he come up with them, then he's on it.
Basically. That's honestly, I think, one of my favorite songs is how it came together.
Oh yeah, and every time we perform it too, it's a high energy song, so it's
definitely
crowd inviting, so we always get a good response every time we perform it.
Most definitely.
How about Wake Up?
Wake Up.
Wake Up.
That was dope. When Fresh came up with the concept, I didn't really get it when he told me at first. Like, he played the beat, and I was already writing. Like, I had already had 6-7 bars in. And then he was like, yo, stop writing. I was like, what? He said, yo, we about to change the idea. I was like, why? Like, I'm in the mode right now. He was like, no, change it up. And what'd you say? Like, you got to write it completely without talking about yourself?
I said we're going to write about, it's going to be a braggadocious hip-hop, like rap song. Like how, back in the day, hip-hop was, born on braggadocious, about how dope you can rhyme and everything like that. We was like, we're going to go with that. But we're not going to say I one time.
At all.
We're not going to say I'm, anything.
Me, so no personal pronouns.
Right. So we did that, and that was the end result.
Yeah. He does that, though. Like, a lot of times when we collaborating, like, Fresh will play the beat, and I just start freestyling in my head, and I just start writing. I will be almost completely done with the verse, and he'll just be like, you know what? Let's go to a different theme. And I'm sitting here looking at what I wrote. I'm like, are you serious? Like, what are you doing? But he'll, like, throw these challenges out. And I'm a competitive person, so I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not going to back down. Whatever. Fine. Let's do it. It sounds ridiculous, but let's see where this goes. And usually it just, I can't even say usually. It's most of the time. It just comes out dope when you just test yourself and go against the normal.
Yes.
So that's kind of a little tidbit in the art writing process.
How about Just Us?
You just talk about this.
Oh man, we had did that song when was that right when
Mike Brown.
That was when Mike Brown, yeah. Yep. Well, when the Trayvon incident happened, we wanted to make a song, but it's like, nah, it's kind of too late, So the Mike Brown incident happened, and I don't even think he was in the studio.
I wasn't. You called me at like 11:45 or midnight.
I was in the studio by myself just going through some old beats, and I just got the freestyling, and then I came up with the hook. And I was like, you know what? I was like, we can make this a song. The incident just happened.
No, it was that night.
Yeah,
it was that day.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was that day.
I was like, we can make this a song and put it out tomorrow, and then we won't be late. It finally catch a current event. So I had called him. I'm like, look, if you can make it through right now, it's about midnight. I'm like, if you can come to the studio right now, I was like, I got a song for us. I was like, this is it. So he had came by. We had wrote our verses, recorded it, did some mixing on it, and put it out the next day. And it was just like, a lot of people liked it. It felt like something that we had to do.
Yeah.
It's a personal song because it was something that, affects a very large percentage of the population. And between those two incidents, it was a lot of things that kept happening. But we were like, okay, well, we were already in the middle of making so many other things, and we were already working on some stuff. We was like, well, we can't just come out and just put a song out, you know, right in the middle of it. And then when that happened, we was like, you know what? Yes, we can. Let's just do it. Let's just get this off our chest. Let's just say what we got to say and put it out, you know, so the people can know how we feel. And, you know, it just, once again, it all just came through organically. Because he did call me at midnight. I remember because I was walking in the door at midnight.
That sure was.
Right. I was like, I dropped everything I was doing, changed my clothes. I was like, all right, I'm on the way. I, you know, got to the studio 12:30, and I heard it, and I was like, okay, let's just do it. I started writing, finished it up, and put it out. So, you know, that's how a lot of our material comes out, just the organic vibe and the feel of it.
Yeah.
That's got to be there. If it's not there, then we just don't even bother to put it out.
Can you tell us your social media so we can all find you?
Definitely. My social media, my Instagram is mytruespeech, MyTrueSpeech. It's the same for my Twitter. It's also My True Speech, and my Facebook is just True Speech. All one word on Facebook. You know.
Yeah, you can check me out across the board at 313PHRESH, and you can also check us out at Family Grind. Everywhere.
Definitely.
FamilyGrind.com too as well.
Yay.
It's Family Grind on Twitter, Family Grind on Instagram, Family Grind on Facebook, and FamilyGrind.com. And definitely check out Family Grind on YouTube. It's youtube.com/FGETV. That's youtube.com/FGETV. That's where we have all of our videos, performance videos, little videos that we shoot.
Right.
You know, just definitely a good way to keep the visuals going for the people that want to see us and what we do.
Would you like to give out any shout outs to anybody?
Definitely. Shout out to
Shout out.
FamilyGrind.com. But
shout out to you for having us on.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
Shout out to D. We ain't gonna talk the rest of it.
Shout out to Mark Anthony on the camera.
Definitely. Ace Boogie. Shout out to Ace Boogie. And honestly, shout out to my boy Rufio Jones. He just dropped the project
He said
today.
Rufio Jones.
Rufio
Who's
from
Rufio?
From Detroit City, man. Doc Illingsworth and all that.
Oh,
He dropped this project today. It's called Loot Suit.
Yeah.
He just sent me the link, and I promise Rufio, if you listen, I promise you when I get to the crib, I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna check it out because I support good people doing good things.
Yeah, he dope.
And Doc Illingsworth behind the boards he's a mad scientist.
And Doc also he got his first debut vinyl album coming out on what is it, Street Corner Music or House Shows. That's ill.
Yeah. So shout out to Doc.
Yeah, Doc is sweet.
He got some things in the works. So shout out to Detroit City, Rufio Jones. Everybody, if you're listening, go check out Loot Suit. It's on Doc's Bandcamp. So either tweet Rufio or tweet Doc, and they'll be able to point you in a direction. But shout out to them. I just dropped today, so I'm gonna check that out when I get home.
Well, thank you for coming out here again to spread your music to the world. And whenever you guys like to come in again, you're more than welcome. Just let me know, and we can set up a date.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I mean, let's get it done.
She said tacos too.
Right. I mean, we already down here. Like, I'm gonna go get shawarmas now, so I think that's gonna be like a routine.
Yeah,
we come out with some new stuff. We come holler at DosLopez, and then we go get shawarmas and tacos.
On you.
On who?
On you.
Oh, see, I'm big. I'm working on my pockets though. Hey, I always look to the big guy for food. What up, world? It's your boy True Speech.
I'm 313 Fresh. Family Grind. We up here at Tap Detroit, rocking out with DosLopez.
Most definitely want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to spread your music to the world every Wednesday from 5 to 7. Tap Detroit.
Oh yeah, this here guerrilla warfare. Watch you whisper or find yourself in them crosshairs. Aim good, send you to them cold gates. Hit confession, give confession, get the soul straight. I'm good. Ain't no hole in my bloodline. I'm verified in my city, fuck a timeline. I'm from the D where they hustle to get a gold mine. With those who struggle will pin you up on a clothesline. I'm street approved, good airwear. No real cats that stay close to Metal Gear. Talking get the tool to your mouth, no dental chair. Reconstruct your frame, hope you got mental care. There's Taliban's in my city that don't really care. Talking, I had your soul McFlying in the air up there. I know, right? This shit is not fair. Dudes couldn't hang with a prayer, now look up to me.
I got a feeling that they fuck with me. I hope you know you stuck with me. They take shots, come duck with me. I'm on top with it, come fuck with me. You got tools we can build, nigga. All I do is keep it real, nigga. And this was on the house, you feel, niggas. I say this is on the house, on the house.
What up, Weasel in the house. Niggas ain't tough when that eagle is in their mouth. You ever try to hold me? You better be holy. I'ma make a cathedral out of your scalp. I'll raise that roof if you play uncool. If I make that move, take the day off, dude. I'll slide up on your ass rayon smooth, start peeling like the paper on a crayon, dude. I guess I gotta paint you a picture. It's rapture for rappers coming straight from the scriptures. I've learned to stay away from most bitches. They dirty, they'll try to get a plague to my niggas. But I ain't focused on the roaches. If they ain't helping me craft this opus, then they hopeless. They always approach us for the dopeness. We see through you, you the brokest. We know this.
I got a feeling that they fuck with me. I hope you know you stuck with me. They take shots, come duck with me. I'm on top with it, come fuck with me. You got tools we can build, nigga. All I do is keep it real, nigga. And this was on the house, you feel, niggas. I say this is on the house, on the house.
It's true, ho. But don't let these frames fool you. I spirit bomb your ass like a Super Saiyan Goku. You crazy? Rip throats like Swayze. A body bag of bastard if he ever try to play me. Can't phase me. I thrive off of conflict. I break you in the chain since you talking all that nonsense. That mob tip, man, your whole crew full of pussies. Kennel full of kittens I devour in the city. Trippin', I'm the worst thing in life you'll ever have. Make you feel like the abortion your mother wish she had. So it's a problem, let's solve it, just like calculus. I'm Sun Tzu, so the art of war, I mastered it. Hitler, Blitzkrieg on that ass, you Poland. Leave you hopeless, no joking, kill him like Joe. Address me correctly and watch your mouth. Hand out ass whoopers for free, this one is on the house.
I got a feeling that they fuck with me. I hope you know you stuck with me. They take shots, come duck with me. I'm on top with it, come fuck with me. You got tools we can build, nigga. All I do is keep it real, nigga. And this was on the house, you feel, niggas. I say this is on the house, on the house.
Definition of definition, my hoes hard body. They give dome parties for the cast, extra pimpish. I drink good and do extra sipping. They get the extra tripping. Hey, Kush up, the blunt back. I'm at the bottom of the ninth, but I could use some extra innings. Probably some extra linen, probably some extra women. No dirty black Jim Moore the doors. Hood shit out 4-on-4s. Yo, anybody that got me in their best interest, we swing for the fences with 4x4s. Dirty, but clean, I'm on my chores. Work, you need it, got ching ching, I'm on my stores. Oh my lord, I'm a whole new man. Rap money slow up, I just stroke through grams. I powder that weed, but if it ain't potent, it's like trying to sell air to a broken fan. Damn.
I got a feeling that they fuck with me. I hope you know you stuck with me. They take shots, come duck with me. I'm on top with it, come fuck with me. You got tools we can build, nigga. All I do is keep it real, nigga. And this was on the house, you feel, niggas. I say this is on the house, on the house.
Yeah, Detroit, home sweet home, Mecca of the chin checkers. Cold wind, weather, and the felons pen letters. Incarcerated, speaking through the prison bars while I'm spitting bars. You cats fake it while we live in ours. True and living, get your dome cracked for your true religions or your cardies. So I formed an army for any snakes plotting to harm me. To murder Mo, known for serving blow for dirty dough. In business gets personal, you get your curtains closed, overstepping your boundaries, insane rowdy throughout Wayne County. Please allow me to describe the city that's consistently north side alive. And you need a street smart mind to survive. The killers holding straps, the realest on the map, Detroit.